Record. Hi, everyone. Me and my shoes are now going to sit down. And as I come to a seated position, hopefully you will meet me there too. Sometimes, especially because our minds are very busy, I thought we could start off doing a breathing exercise. Um, I don't know about all of you, but like when I unroll tape, sometimes it doesn't just come off right where the end is perfect, but it gets like kind of frayed or splintered or severed. And so then you have like this ragged piece of tape, and then you have to tear more to get to kind of like the beginning. And to me, that's a really good example with what happens to our nerves in the day in and day out of our existence. And so, yoga, our practice that we're going to do today, helps us to create connections and to integrate and to start afresh, as if we teared the piece of tape in the right space. So, as you come to your seated position on your chair, notice your feet down on the ground, and I'll grab my block. So if you can't get your feet to the earth because your chair is a little bit higher or your couch is a little bit higher or whatever you're sitting on, your bench, maybe put like a sweatshirt or a pillow underneath you so that you can feel really comfortable where you're at. You want your ankles to be underneath your knees to be in line with your hips, and your hips right underneath your shoulders. And as you come into this space, let's start off today with a breathing exercise to really create that softness and relaxation that we need to integrate our mind, our bodies, and our big old hearts. So I thought we'd take our hands to our tummies. And as you take your hands to your tummies, we're just going to focus on our power center, which, just like tape that gets frayed, sometimes we're not breathing thoroughly. So feel your hands on your belly and feel your spine straight and your gaze either straight out in front of you about 4 feet, or you can close your eyes and look internally to your belly. Begin to have this really nice soft gaze, resting your eyes. Feel your back elongate and begin to rest your brain. Feel the belly rise and the belly fall as the breathing starts to slow down and you let tension go. Feel your inhales and your exhales emanating deep down from the belly. As your hands relax on your tummy and the breathing is becoming calmer, begin to watch everything dissolve. And sometimes, to help me root down a little bit deeper, I visualize the color red warming my belly as the belly rises and the belly falls. Just a beautiful reddish, yellow, orangey red, like the embers of a really, really gentle fire. And as you feel the belly rise and the belly fall, feel the warmth of the breath, allowing you to truly listen, to breathe, and to be. And if your thoughts started to scatter, begin to rest deeper into your breath as you breathe from now, this moment. Softness, relaxation, as that beautiful breath allows you to feel at ease. Feel this stable, calm energy from the base of your feet, through your calves, your knees, your hips, your belly, all of your internal organs, your heart, your arms, your neck, even your listening ears, until you finally, truly start to sense peace in the mind, simply by breathing. And now that your gaze is soft and you feel the connection of your hands to your belly, breathing, and you feel the connection as your spine elongates with the breath, start to notice your shoulders just gently melting down towards the floor. As your shoulders relax, begin to feel that you can sense space between your earlobes and the tops of the shoulders. Find a couple more deep breaths as your thoughts become fewer and further between. And just rest into the calmness. With your next exhale, just calmly take your hands from your belly and bring them in front of your heart. We're going to just take and interlace your fingers in one direction. It doesn't matter which way. And kind of move your hands about. Nice job, everybody. And now release the grip that you created and find the odd grip, moving your hands about, rotating the hands around. Feel the stretch through the wrists. And then with your next exhale, release your hands and touch the tips of the fingers together. Keeping your hands in front of your heart, press your fingertips together and bend the elbows open. Exhale, hands, relax, elbows come down. And breathing in, fingers connect, elbows open. And exhale, elbows come down, palms relax. Let's try that 2 more times. Breathing in as you press into the tips of the fingers. And as you exhale, breathing out, elbows lower down. Breathe in, pressing into the tips of the fingers. And breathe out as your elbows lower down. As you feel that warmth, look, we brought out the sunshine. Begin to take and reach your hands forward. As your hands come forward, just simply rotate your wrists ever so slightly, one direction, the opposite direction. And then on your exhale, flip your palms down and let's play the piano. Just wiggling our computer fingers, move them as you move your arms back and forth. Remember, we're not trying to do anything that's too active. We're just giving ourselves time to strengthen from the inside out with the breath. Keeping that really good, deep, diaphragmatic breath. Begin to bring your hands back to center. With your exhale, let's place our hands onto our legs And we're gonna just simply stretch out the neck by drawing your chin to your chest. And as your chin comes to your chest, begin to roll the left ear towards the left shoulder. Still feeling that beautiful red ember of the breath from your center, allowing you to feel stable and calm simply by breathing. And then with your exhale, aim your chin to your collarbones and rotate your head to the opposite side. Slow, peaceful breaths as you just allow the belly to rise and fall. And then real softly, see if you can feel the right ear melt down a little bit further to the shoulder. And with your exhale, aim your chin towards your chest, feeling the head hang down. With your inhale, lift your gaze up. And with your exhale, aim your chin to your chest. With your inhale, lift the gaze up, looking forward. And with your exhale, aim your chin to your chest. Inhale, looking forward. And one more time, exhale, aim the chin to the chest. Inhale to a neutral position. And one of the reasons that I did that chin up, chin down is now we're going to do some cats and cows. And I want to make sure that we're moving from our belly button versus moving from the chin. So feel this beautiful long line of energy you've created. And now your hands will touch your knees, and that'll be your exhale, where you press the belly back, but your neck and chin still looking forward. And then inhale, thumbs to the hips, elbows, reach back, broaden the collarbones. And exhale, rounding the back, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift and open, elbows reach back, gaze is still forward. Exhale, rounding, still looking forward. So it's not the chin or the neck doing the work or your smart brains. You're breathing, inhaling and exhaling from the belly button. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Find that single pointed focus. Use the breath. Let's find one more cat-cow as you exhale, round and open from the belly. Inhale, lift and lengthen, elbows reach back. On your exhale, finding a neutral position, let's start to create a really simple side body stretch. And we're going to do this almost as if we are twisting. So we're going to take and place your feet maybe a little bit wider than normal. And as you exhale, now that we've moved our body, let's get really deep into the crevices of our tailbone, our lower lumbar region. Our elbows go to the knees and our palms come together. Now you can interlace your fingers if that feels good, but your neck is long and your gaze is 4 feet out in front of you. We're still working from that warm, deep belly breath. And we're just going to press our elbows down and look over the left shoulder. As you look over the left shoulder, you might notice a big stretch from the nape of your neck all the way down towards your right hip and low back. Breathe deeply wherever you're at and come on back to center. Now, always remembering we're modifying from the body of today. Just do the best you can. Find the breath as you press into the left forearm and twist towards the right. But you're not cranking your neck. You're just gently rotating base of the spine to the top of the head. Breathing in and breathing out. and then come on back to center. So we did a little bit of a forward fold because our spine is on an incline, and our twist helped us to work our low back. Now let's go deeper into a twist as we walk our hands up. Draw your legs back together. We're just going to take a cat-cow here so that we can work with our breath. Big breath in, elbows reach back, gazes forward, moving from the belly. Exhale, round and open up. I almost made a new word, wound. Come into a neutral position, and then we're going to find our twist. So you can make it gentle or a little bit deeper. It's up to you. Honor your body. Take and reach your right hand forward. And as you exhale, take your right hand to the outside of the left leg. Squeeze your knees together and guide the left hand forward. Now, on your exhale, twisting from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, imagine that your arms are the arms of a clock, and the left arm is like the left hand. So you're at about 10 o'clock. Now, see if you can go a little bit deeper, or the hour hand, I apologize, and see if you can take the left hand towards 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, twisting deeply. You can keep your arm out. You can also hold your hand to the chair as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And with your next exhale, bring yourself back to center. Let's find that cat-cow again, okay? Inhale, thumbs to the hips, elbows back, lift your heart. Exhale, rounding and opening up. Inhale, lifting and opening. Exhale, rounding and opening up. Inhale, neutral spine. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, twisting to the right. Left hand outside of the right leg. Right hand comes forward. Shrug your shoulders back and feel your spine straight and strong to the best of your ability. Now your right hand will be the minutes, and begin to breathe as you take your right hand to 5 after. Take your right hand to 10 after. See if you can take your hand back as you rotate your torso to 25 after, if the clock was moving nice and slow. Feel the breath guiding you. And same as before, you're welcome to take your hand to the side of the chair or the back of the chair. I'm just using this nice folded chair, so it's easy to grab the back of it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting and rinsing everything out. And then come on back to center. Both hands on the leg, breathing in, belly forward, elbows back, and breathing out, rounding the back. Breathe in, moving from the belly button, breathing out, rounding your spine. Inhale to a neutral position, and let's just watch our breath for a second. A simple breath in, easy breath out. So now I would like to do something that I like to call apple picking. So we're doing our twists here. I'm going to move my block away, and we are going to pick some apples. Because of the nature of my chair, I have to move to the edge of the chair. It's up to you how you want to do this. But we are going to take and bring our left leg forward. So you get a little bit of a hamstring stretch. You can prop it up. You can have your knee bent, really honoring your body. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take and we are going to keep the left hand on the left thigh. With your inhale, bring your hand to your heart. As you exhale, reach back as if you're kind of grabbing some apple off the vine. And then inhale back to center, hand to your heart. Exhale, reaching back. So the exhale helps use the abdominal walls. Inhale back to center, hand to your heart. Nice. Let's try it again. Exhale, reaching back. Inhale, hand to your heart. Okay, that was simple, right? Let's do it 3 times on the other side. You could even stomp your feet between and take the other leg out. Left hand, left thigh, right leg is active. So your toes are reaching back towards your nose to get a good stretch. And then let's take and guide our left hand to our heart. Right hand, right thigh. In exhale to twist. Inhale, hand to our heart. Exhale to twist. Inhale, hand to your heart. Exhale to twist. Inhale, hand to your heart. And guide the hand down onto the leg. And let's stomp out our feet. Okay, so now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to take our left leg straight, but as we twist, we're going to reach back with our left hand to grab on some apples and exhale, and we're going to try and take left hand to the left leg as if we're throwing something into a basket. So let's try that. Exhale to twist. Inhale back to center, left hand on top of the right hand. Okay, let's see if we can go a little bit further. Exhale to twist. Inhale, hand further down. Maybe you can get to your elbow. And then opening up on your exhale, inhaling back, and see if you can bring the elbow towards the knee and the hand up. Gazing to the fingertips, pressing into the left heel, breathing deeply into your low back. So we've been slowly working to this deeper twist. With your inhale, come back to center. Exhale, foot comes down. And stomp off your feet. Let's find the other side. Right leg straightens, left knee bends, left hand stays on the left leg. And exhale, sorry, I keep confusing. Exhale to open. Inhale, right hand, left hand. Exhale to open as far as you feel comfortable. And then find on your inhale, your right hand oozing towards the outside of the left leg. Exhale, your body open. And then inhale. And now we're going to take our elbow as far down as we can. If we can't get our elbow, don't worry about it. And I'm not looking at you anymore because I'm gently gazing towards the right fingertips. Right leg is active, gaze is calm, twisting gently, massaging your back with your breath. And then open yourself up. Inhale, feet back down. And let's find a cat-cow. This will really help us to kind of wipe the slate clean and refresh the central nervous system. So our exhale, let's round and open. Inhale, thumbs to the hips, lift your heart. Exhale, round and open. Whew. Inhale, lifting and lengthening. Let's do one more. Exhale, belly presses to the spine, gazing forward. And inhale to a neutral position. All right. I'm getting warm. I want to do 2 more things seated. I want to do ankle rolls and some strengtheners for your legs now that we've stretched out our hamstrings, and also do a sun salutations because we're ready for it. Seated sun salutation. All right, so let's start off by just leaning back into the chair. So for me, I need to lean back because I have my tushy close to the front of the chair, but you can just sit back. It's up to you and how you're working with the chair that you're using today, or the couch, or the bench, or the Queen Anne, or the folding chair, or the pew. I have no idea where you're at. Let's take and bring the left foot up, and all we're going to do is rotate it. And what you'll notice is by leaning back, even though this is for your leg and your ankle and to wake up your foot, rotate the foot in reverse, other direction. This is also strengthening your tummy. So make sure you keep those deep diaphragmatic breaths, warming up your body. And then we'll lower the foot back down and stomp out your feet. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring the right foot up and move it about. One way, the opposite. Feel a smile on your foot as it's getting some activity today from sitting so long. And then lower it down, stomp out your feet. Now you can readjust yourself if you need to. Find whatever feels good so you're moving from your belly and not the strain in your shoulders or your low back. And what we're going to do here is we are going to do duck feet. So this is a very important thing to remember, that we are toning our tummy. And if it's too much for you, don't put both legs up, put just one leg up, okay? Hands to the sides of the chair as you lean back and bring your right foot up. If that feels okay, bring your left foot up. And remember, you can do both sides, okay? Open, toes point out and close. Open, toes point out and close. Open, toes point out and close. So if you just had one leg up, put that down and let's try the other leg. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Can you do two more? Open, close, open, pointing the toes out and close. Lower the feet down, stomp them out as you sit up straight again. And now from this position, what I would love to have you all do is to go back into a side body stretch. Very similar to a twist. It works our sides and it helps us to release any congestion. So we'll do this before our sun salutation. With your next inhale, let's take and reach our right arm up. And remember, if your shoulder isn't feeling good today, grab your shoulder, grab the back of your head, hand to your chest. It's up to you. Honor your space. If you can reach your arm up, press down into your feet and press down into your behind in the chair so you feel stable and strong. Even though you're tilting over, try and keep your spine straight so you elongate like a telescope. And then come on back up. Exhale, the hand comes down. Let's try the second side. With your next inhale, reach the left arm to the position that feels good, right? And then stretch. Press your buns into the chair. Spread out your toes, reaching and breathing. Your back is long, your gaze is soft, and you're just finding your peaceful breath. Then come on down, hand comes down. All right, there's lots of variations of sun salutations and you're doing a great job, but we're gonna do this variation of a sun salutation, okay? It's gonna include folding halfway forward because it helps to strengthen the back, low back and the hips. With your inhale, reach your arms up high. With your exhale, or as high as you feel comfortable, with your exhale, draw your chest forward, neck is long, elbows reach back. Inhale, reach high. Let's do one leg. On your exhale, take the left foot forward, elbows reach back, chest forward. Inhale, arms high, foot down. Exhale, right foot forward, elbows back, neck is long. Inhale, reach the arms up high. All right, now as you exhale, see if you can take both legs forward, elbows reach back, chest forward. Inhale, your arms up high, and we're doing downward facing dog. Find one deep breath. And if you want your hands to go forward, do that. Second deep breath. And if you just want to sit right here with your hands to your thighs, third deep breath. And then on your exhale, bring the feet down, arms down by your sides. Nice. So let's try that. See if we can do it 2 more times. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, elbows reach back, chest forward. Inhale, reach high, straighten the left leg, toes to the sky. Exhale, chest goes forward. Inhale, arms up, foot down. Other side, exhale, elbows reach back, chest forward. Inhale, reach up, foot down. And then as you exhale, we're gonna bring both legs forward, chest forward, elbows back. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Finding action in your hands and your feet, but really the embers of that nice fire you stoked in the beginning of practice is the thing that's allowing you to stay right here. Feel stable, feel calm, and exhale, feet down, elbows back, chest forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms come down. One more time, you've got this. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, elbows bend, chest forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left foot forward, chest comes forward. Inhale, arms up, foot down. And switch. Exhale, right leg forward, chest forward. Inhale, arms up, foot down. And as you exhale, both legs forward, chest comes forward. Inhale, arms go up. Last time, you're gonna hold your arms like this in this particular pose. Breathing into the sun salutation variation. And then exhale. Arms down, feet down. Let's take one big balloon breath together. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Awesome. So you're doing a great job. And we've been sitting for a while. So what I'd like to offer, and those of you who want to stay seated, you can stay seated and do these poses from a sitting position, or we're going to do a couple poses before our final closing exercise, mindfulness exercise. We are going to do poses standing up. So I'm going to get up and make my way to the back of my chair. And as I come to the back of the chair, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my chair sideways, but you all keep facing forward. As I face forward to my chair, the first thing that we're going to do is a simple crescent lunge, okay? We've been working the hamstrings, so you've got this. Same alignment cues as if you were working with sitting. Ankles under knees, knees under hips, hips under shoulders, spine nice and long. And if you're sitting in a chair, you might want to turn a little bit sideways and see if you can take and bring your left leg back. Right knee bends. With your inhale, bring your foot back up. Holding onto the back of the chair. Exhale, stepping back. Inhale, step forward. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, step back. Inhale, step forward. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other leg. Exhale, step back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, stepping back. I'm moving the mat. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, stepping back. Inhale, come forward. And then really gently, we're going to shift into a chair pose. So for those of you who are sitting on a chair, you can just inhale your arms up, and this becomes an exercise for your arms. But those of you who are standing with me, we're going to practice sitting like we're sitting in a chair. We're just going to sit our buns back, feel your inner thighs drawing towards each other. Your gaze is soft, your buns are active, and we're breathing. Big breath in, good breath out. See if you can sink a little bit deeper, and then slowly straighten up the legs. Stomp it out a little bit. Maybe have a little dance party at your own house. I like to have lots of dance parties, especially during this time. Okay, we are now going to do a pose that's called Warrior Two. So we're going to use the back of the chair. Do the best you can. My hands are to the back of the chair. My right foot is firmly planted and my left foot is stepping back. And I'm going to open my left arm so that my right knee is bent and my right hand is on the chair. Left foot is on the ground. If that doesn't feel good, then face forward and do the same thing we did before in a crescent lunge. Okay, here we go. Inhale, hand to heart. Exhale, blow it away. Inhale, hands to your lips. Exhale, blow it away. Inhale, hand to the top of the head. And exhale, blow it away. And with your next exhale, take your left hand to your left hip. Look to your right hand. Left heel off the ground. And step forward. Remember, you're really doing the best that you possibly can. Now, I'm just switching the direction of my seat, but you just have to turn to the other side. You're going to keep your hands to the chair, maybe stomp it out from that experience of the first side. Keep the left foot where it is and the left hand where it is, and take your right foot back. Lower the right heel down and open your right arm up. So you're using your chair as a prop or an assist to help you to feel stable. Inhale, hand to your heart. Exhale, blow it away. Inhale, hand to your lips. Exhale, blow it away. Inhale, hand to the top of the head. Exhale, blowing away. And then on your next exhale, take your hand to your hip. Right heel is high. And step forward. Just march it out. All right. Now the next pose that I'm going to show you, you can do this on the wall. You can do this with your chair, or you could even do this by coming towards the chair sideways or from the front. But I'll show you. You just are bringing your hands to the chair. You're bringing your elbows to the chair, and you're focusing on letting your head relax on the chair. Your butt reaches back, your hamstrings start to open even further, and you're breathing. Now I know you see just my big sweater hanging down because it's a little cold in here, but let me see, I'm going to tuck this in so you can see I'm trying to get my back as flat as possible as my forehead is to the chair. And if you need to, bend your knees as much as you need to so that you don't overstretch your hamstrings. Your head is light. The breath is easy. And then slowly, wherever you did your down dog from, walk your hands and feet towards each other and roll up as slowly as possible. So for those of you who feel a little bit lightheaded, grab onto your chair. But remember that that lightheadedness is something that you want to make sure that you don't go too deep or too far into the pose so you lose sight of the most important thing, which is our breath. All right, now from this position, we're going to do 2 more standing poses, okay? The first one we're going to do is called goddess pose. So I'm going to show you as if I have an imaginary chair out in front of me. I'm going to have my hands to the chair, my toes point to the side, and just like chair pose where we squatted our behind down, you're going to do the same kind of thing. You're holding onto the back of the chair and you're gently squatting down just an inch and then straighten your leg. It almost looks like a plie, but I was not a dancer. We're toning our thighs and our glutes so that it's easier to get things up and off the floor when it falls. So squatting down and come back up. So now that we've gone 1 inch, let's see if we can go 2 inches and back up. Slowly lowering down and back up. And let's try one more time. Just 2 inches, lowering down and come on back up. Fantastic. All right, so Hands to the back of the chair, point your toes forward and stamp out your feet. I love tree pose. Tree pose is simple, it's a mindful thing, and it helps us to practice balance on one leg. You can use a wall for tree, you can use a table, and you can use the back of your chair. So if I was you, we're all facing forwards to the back of the chair, but for me, I'm going to turn sideways. So you can also have this as an option. Place one hand to the side of the chair. Your right foot is going to stay stable. The left knee is going to come up and move to the left. And then the foot either kickstands into the right leg or comes up as high as you feel comfortable. As you inhale, hand to your heart. Exhale, blow it away. Same thing as your warrior two. Inhale, hand to the mouth. Exhale, blow it away. Inhale, hand to the top of the head. And exhale, feel the full expression of your pose. Breathing deeply. And with your next breath, lower the hand down, knee comes forward, and your foot comes down. And let's see if we can take a baby down dog between sides. So your hands to the chair, your head and ears are in alignment. If that feels good, you can really give yourself the opportunity to find some space. And then walk your feet back to the chair and we'll find our second side. So I'm just going to flip the chair because my second side's a little bit harder. Right hand to the hip, left hand, left foot stays down. Right toes are light and your knee goes to the side. Now your foot can stay right next to the left leg or bring the foot up to where it feels good, maybe even without using your hands. Inhale, hand to your heart. Exhale, blow it away. Inhale, hand to your mouth. Exhale, blow it away. Inhale, hand to the top of the head. And as you exhale, blow it away. Draw your hand down. Knee comes forward and lower the foot down. Really, really awesome job, everybody. If you want to, before we come back to seated, hands to the chair and bring your behind back. Allow yourself to reap the benefits of the stretch. And then slowly we're going to walk forward and I'm going to bring my chair back to a comfortable position and I'm going to come into our seated space. There's something that's called a figure four, and a figure four is a really interesting thing. It helps you to stretch into your hips. So it's a hip stretch. We've done a lot of movement and stuff. So now as we settle into the chair, I thought we could stretch out our hips. It's also called pigeon pose. I like to call it pigeon pose. So let's take, and as you sit right here, begin to feel your hands grabbing on underneath the right leg, bringing the knee up, and give yourself a hug. As you give the knee a hug, breathe. You might not go very far, but that's okay. Now, some of us are going to stay right here. Some of us are going to take the ankle and place it on top of the left leg, and your right knee gently falls to the side. Be real careful of your knee and your ankle and your hip. So your knee might be high today. Just notice where you can go. So whether you're still in this position or you're in this position, let's take 3 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. If your knee is towards the chest and you're still holding the thigh, then you're just keeping your back long. If you're in this figure four or hip position for pigeon, then your chest comes forward. And then we'll come on back up. As simple as that. Grab on to the back of the leg, lower the foot down, sway your knees from side to side, and we'll work to the other side. Left leg active, knee comes up, hands grab underneath the left thigh, lift your heart. Now you can stay right here and get a really good stretch. Some people, if that's too much, even crossing left leg up over right gives a really beautiful stretch along the left side of the leg. If you're up here, grabbing to the foot and find your version of pigeon. It's cute because it does create a backwards figure four. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. 2 more deep breaths. Maybe you can go a little bit further to get that good stretch through your low back, your hips. And then come on back up and release as you sway your knees from side to side. So now feel yourself scoot back so you can really relax into the chair. And we're going to take a really simple stretch. Breathe in, breathe out, and slowly twist to the right. And breathe in, come back to center. Breathe out, hands come down. And breathe in, arms up. And breathe out, hands to your heart. Twist to the opposite side. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, here we go. Breathe in, arms up. And this time, as you breathe out, interlace your hands behind your head. Exhale, elbows come forward, chest comes forward. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, elbows forward, chest forward. And inhale, opening up. Let's try that one more time. Exhale, chest forward, chin forward. And inhale, come on back up. Exhale, arms come down by your sides. So it's the last thing that I want us to do that also helps to stabilize our energy is something called alternate nostril breathing. But we're just going to do this the fun version. So we're going to take our hands, tuck our thumbs to the base of the ring fingers, and wrap your pinky, middle finger, and ring finger around the thumb, which leaves your index fingers like you're pointing your number one or victory. Inhale, open your arms wide. And as you exhale, we're going to take and plug up the right nostril and breathe out the left nostril. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, breathe out just the right nostril. Inhale, opening. Exhale, breathe out the left nostril. Inhale, breathe through both nostrils. And exhale through the right. Inhale, breathe in through both nostrils. Exhale through the left. Inhale, breathe in through both nostrils. And exhale through the right. Inhale, breathe in through both nostrils. Exhale through the left. Inhale through both nostrils. And exhale through the right. Inhale through both nostrils. And then rotate your wrists as you exhale your arms down by your sides. Feel as if your fingertips are just dripping off, almost like honey dripping off the fingers, anything that was congested in your shoulders and your body, as you've just practiced something to create connections from disconnections, and you've integrated your right and left hemispheres of the brain simply from nostril breathing. You can keep your arms down by your sides. You can close your eyes, whatever feels good. We're just going to maintain a soft gaze and an open heart. As you inhale and exhale, feel yourself breathing, just like how we started. Feel the belly rise and the belly fall. And just watch everything dissolve away. Your practice, your to-do list, and begin to just soften into this moment. Feel the breathing stable as you relax. Listen to the belly rise and the belly fall as you find ease. And with every inhale and every exhale, breathe from now. And feel the warmth of the breath, allowing you to root down so you can rise up to be your best self. And gently guide your hands in front of your heart, and maybe your eyes were open, so maybe join people if your eyes can close. And with your eyes closed, rub your palms together as fast as you can, creating friction and heat. That beautiful red ember color. Take the warmth of your hands over your closed eyes as you've woken up your power center, and as you've softened and started to breathe from your solar plexus. Begin to release your hands and visualize and see your strong spirit and a whole new perspective for your day. Thank you so much, everyone, for staying with me and hanging out to practice healthy and positive patterns so that when we feel frayed like a piece of tape or frayed at the edges, we can dissolve stress and we can find inner peace. It was really awesome to have you. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I hope that you love more and you stress less.